到了吗？有吗？哦，你给那哪儿打电话了吗？接下来吗？那就不改。
Huh.
You know how to background.
Reminds me of what's the ride at Disney going up to the haunted castle, the haunted haunted mansion, yeah. Going up a mountain. Hold on.
Hello.
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 Measure 3,000 miles of that. Yeah? Right, you want a survey. Oh, yeah, it's just basically right. Just
It's a beautiful day. It's got to be 80 right now, and there's a nice breeze. It feels very dry, arid. Had to put some chapstick on.
That's what I thought. I was only
คนมันไม่แน่นหรอกคนมันเดินน่ะเห็นป่ะทางโน้นน่ะมันหลุมๆอ่ะ
I want to say we were up there. Yeah.
哎，这不能前面上面给我。
回头一点，回头一点。
这个水是半蓝的。
Our way to the toppest part, really. It's so windy that the gondola was shut down, which is why we took those sliding cars, which is essentially like a roller coaster car setup. This is pretty steep. Having to lean forward to make my way up. It's a workout. No sprinting up these stairs. Yeah, windy too. Woo! Holy cow. Alright, we made it to the top. Top of Tower 8.
As far as we could go, right?
Yeah, North Tower 8. Incredible. Man. There he is. UD. Fresh. Monkey. Yo, monkey. ride back down in the slide cars. Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta get this. That's so cute. Here's your Okay, dude, I got your ass. There you go. My boy down here, right here.
Oh, he's stupid. Yeah, Lua.
That is awesome. Sorry, man, I gotta get this. Imagine if they were fish. Fish chunks. Fair mark.
Oh, almost.
Come on, my man. You're left field, man. You're the star of the show.
Oh!
You're gonna make him fall over.
There he goes.
You want a picture? Yeah. You down there? You want one? You want one? Heads up! Heads up!
Oh, right in the eye.
Hey, wake up! Alright, boy, you're on a tough spot. I'll give another one to you. Come on. Center field, pop up. Yeah. Alright, now we got a system going.
It's like throwing free throws.
That's right. Look at the balance he's got.
Oh, I know.
Say your name again?
Lane.
Lane?
Lane.
Okay, thank you, Lane. Thank you, Lane.
Different items that have here.
It's like a Fifth Element.
Yeah, there you go. Right.
Or Blade Runner.
Oh, look at this.
Excuse me, so do you see the blue building over there?
This is what I wanted you to see. Right here. I'm out of power. The bird's nest.
Blue building over here is the water cube. Water cube when the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games. This is a swimming center. Of course, the most famous swimming player is from your country, the Michael Phelps. And so I remember he's been the 7 champion is over here inside this building.
Jeez.
And so that's the reason why most people said he's not from the Earth. He's from other place.
Yeah, especially that year.
And yeah, right. And behind the water cube, another big building, of course, is a furnace. When the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games, this is the main stadium, and also opening ceremony is over here. And now it's open to the public, and the normal people and the tourists can go inside to have a look. And sometimes we have some match is over here. For example, some people, movie star or singer star, also they run here, and then we have a big show over here. Yeah. You see that building over there? This is the new building because we are already very closer to the Olympic Park. The Chinese government to build this building for the tourists, and the tourists can go to the top, and you can see almost everywhere, and especially in the night. In the night over here have the very beautiful light. But to be the truth, I never been to the top. I think maybe I will be scared.
Yeah.
So some people said inside will have some restaurant, and when you sit there have the dinner and it can turn around.
Oh, nice.
And now in China, in Beijing, we have the TV center, the TV tower, and also have the same restaurant.
Okay.
And so, but later when outside must be outside from this gate. And because nobody wants to stay with the emperor together over here, and we must go back to the living room. Also, the most Chinese believe in our body also have the yin and yang. For example, if you find some man looks like a girl when they speak, when they do everything like this, and that's we say is in too much. And some people young too much means what? When the hot day always we have some problem. For example, someone on the walls, and so and also some lady and looks like a man. That's young too much. So we will use something to control yin and yang similar because that is good health. It's almost everything because the jewelry is for the ladies. And for the young kids, in China, different year born, and we call different animals. For example, altogether we have 12 animals. 1981, I have rooster. So rooster means work hard. Just now, sir, you said you are the for monkey. And so monkey in China. Oh. Today looks like a not lucky day.
Wait, what did you just say?
Today is not a lucky day.
No, not as lucky.
And for us, I can make sure, no problem. They are the road cure, the driver. They are all the road cure. Our driver is a professional driver, so no problem. And in fact, our driver, driving the car, the bus, the year, more than some people's whole life, and already more than 20 years. Never happened anything, so I can make sure, no problem. Yeah.
Okay.
And so maybe lady driver. Sorry, I'm not a lady, but in China, no, foreigner, lady driving every day. China, not really, because I do know China before 20 years, on the way all of the bicycle. And so when we driving the car, someone maybe only started 10 days and then driving because reach too fast. And so but the education is not really followed. And so city. The name is Xi'an, Xian. Do you know there? Terracotta, do you know? Terracotta.
Terracotta, yes. the
Terracotta
soldiers.
is over there. And the
Okay.
Qin dynasty, the capital is in Xi'an. And the Terracotta is the first emperor and his troops. And so, after he unified the whole China, he ordered his general to build some new wall. And also, at the same time, link up all of the wall is built by the other small kingdoms. So make the Great Wall the total length more than 6,000 kilometers. And you know in China we have a lot of different dynasties. So altogether we have more than 20 dynasties helping to build the Great Wall. But the large scale construction of the wall is a 3 dynasty. They are Qin dynasty, Han dynasty, and the Ming dynasty. So normally the different dynasty to build the Great Wall is for defense the different enemy. For example, the Qin dynasty. They built more than 6,000 kilometers wall for defense a very strong tribe from the north part of China. The name is Hans, Hans. The last dynasty to build the Great Wall is for defense the Mongolia. It's a Ming dynasty. Maybe that's the most famous reason why Chinese to build the Great Wall is for defense the Mongols. So the last dynasty in Chinese history is the Qing dynasty. But the Qing dynasty is never built the new wall. Because if you have been watched some Chinese movie or some Chinese history, you will be found when the Qing dynasty, the Mongolia is also #1 enemy. But the most concubines and the imperial empress all from the Mongolia. So they always get married to each other and keep a very good relationship. And also, when the Qing dynasty, after Emperor Qianlong, China is already from the very powerful, very strong to big. And so we don't have enough power and money to build the new Great Wall. So that's the reason why the Qing dynasty, they never built the new Great Wall. And so normally we will use the different material to build the Great Wall. Someone is made by clay, someone is made by wood or stone. Of course, stone is the best quality. So now, in Beijing, most Great Wall is all from the Ming dynasty. They are all made by stone. All is the best quality. And so the Ming dynasty about 600 years. And so, who builds the Great Wall? Of course, Chinese. But most labors is from the criminals, soldier, and normal people, normal family. So, and you don't know, we have more than 1.3 billion people in China. But before 2,000 years ago, I guess maybe only 10% of the population. So at that time, almost every family, except the rich people and the imperial family, they don't need to work. And so the normal people's family must have a man to build the Great Wall. Even some family, no young people. Some people already more than 60 or 70 years old also need to build the Great Wall. So later when you go to the wall, you will be not climb the Great Wall is already very, very difficult. So you can think about how difficult for the Chinese to build the Great Wall. And also, now we found some Great Wall. The quality is not very good, made by clay or wood. When the wall is broken, we found some people's bone is in the wall. Because sometimes after the labor die, nobody buried them, just put the body in the wall. And so, how many people helping to build the Great Wall? Nobody knows. Because from before 221 BC to 1644, altogether about 2,000 years, Chinese never stopped to build the Great Wall. And so, we don't know how many people helping to build the Great Wall, but must be a large number. So in Chinese old saying, average, and every kilometer when the Chinese to build the Great Wall, about 20,000 people died by every kilometer. And so that's the reason why a lot of people at that time happened a lot of story about to build the Great Wall. For example, just to get married, the young couple, the man to go to work to build the Great Wall, and the lady stay in the home. And then after a few days, the man died. So happened so many things like this. And in Beijing is also. And we have a very famous lady, the name is Meng Jiang. And one time after several months, she go to the Great Wall to see her husband, but she found her husband already died. And so she's crying on the wall. At last, the wall is burned down. But of course, this is just like a legend. But that means having a lot of things. Great Wall is very, very great, but make a lot of family, so not together. Yeah. And so the Great Wall in the ancient time is the longest protection product in the world, but now it's the best place for the tourists. And so later when we go to the Great Wall, you will be found on the wall have a lot of different towers. Most of the tower we call the name is watching tower, but the most important tower is on the top of the mountain. So we call the name is beacon tower. When the soldiers standing on the beacon tower, if they found enemies coming, because in ancient time no cell phone or iPhone, so we will use the smoke and the fire to make a signal to tell the friend enemy is coming. When the Ming Dynasty, different number of the smoke and the fire can tell you how many enemies coming. Normally we will be use the smoke when the night, when the day, and we will be use the fire in the night. So one fire or smoke can be means more than 500 enemies coming, 2 means 1,000, and 3 means more than 5,000 is coming. So with that you can know how many soldiers need to help them. And so that's a very good idea. And so today we will go to the wall. The name is the Badaling Great Wall. The Badaling is the most famous Great Wall in the whole world. It is the World Heritage. And also, the Badaling Great Wall is also from the Ming Dynasty. And looks like a very famous people, sir. To be the truth, normally I'm not allowed the tourists to take the video because I'm always feel nervous. And so, the Badaling, the name, that means Bada from there. You can go to almost every different direction. That's the reason why we built the Great Wall over there, because of a very important location. Ling means the very, very high mountain. So the Badaling Great Wall are about 1,000 meters high. And over there, they have 2 different ways to go to the Great Wall. So normally, we suggest the tourists to take the cable car. Because later our bus will be parking in the parking lots. From the parking lots to the cable station, about 3 minutes walking. From our bus to the walking entries, about 30 minutes. Because the walking entries is not allowed driving to there. And also from the walking entries to the top, more than 2,000 steps.
2,000 steps.
Yes, someone this size, someone this size. Some place very steep but no steps, because in the ancient time, Chinese, when they built the Great Wall, it for soldier protect the whole country. Not really, they never think, no, tourists will be go to there and climbing. And also, use the cable about 5 minutes, you're already on the Great Wall, and then you can enjoy all the time to climb the Great Wall. Later, for every friend, you will have 2 hour free time over there. Okay? And so, of course, the entrance tickets are already included. I will be buying the entrance ticket for everyone, but the cable you need to buy the ticket by yourself. And so, going up and the return ticket is 100 yuan. But 100 yuan can save you almost 1 hour, because you don't need to go to the parking entrance to walk. And so the Badaling Great Wall is very, very famous, the most important reason, because when 1978 China is opened to the whole world, and the Badaling Great Wall is the first one opened to the whole world. And when the 1978 your president Nixon is the first American president to visit China, and he's also go to the same part with you.
That Nixon was? Right?
Yes, right.
Nixon.
President.
Yeah, right? Look at the I got fresh too.
They wanted to hike on the way up here and long actually, right? They wanted to take this down, but they wanted to hike it on the way up. Man, you're the star of the show. Oh, there you go. Yeah. You down there? You want one? You want one? Heads up. Heads up. Oh, I hit the big guy. Hey, wake up. Oh my God. All right, boy, you're on a tough spot. I'll give another one to you. Come on. Center field, pop up. Yeah. All right, now we got a system going. There we go. It's like throwing yeah, it is. One more. All right. Look at the balance he's got. Oh, I know. He's got. Pretty cool. Black bears at the wall. Who would have thought?
Wow, it's good.